Hey guys, what's up? My name is Ronan Vico. In this video, I'm going to talk about Logic Apps Automation, the new tool from Microsoft that can be a replacement for Power Automate Cloud or even for Logic Apps. The idea here is to have more features, more trust, more speed, and of course, the use of AI MCPs a little bit easier. And the main idea of Microsoft is to build everything using natural language, and at the same time, if you are a coding expert, you can use your expertise also changing code. So it's the best of both worlds in trust, speed, for basic users and also expert users, coding users, right? That runs on Azure infrastructure. So basically, you can have this and you can build your own flows using natural language. And it's the same as any other tool that you already have contact with, like NA10, Make, or Automate Cloud. You have actions, you have connections, you have income, outcomes, and you can work with that at the studio. But also, it's more focused on natural language. So the Copilot can build everything to you natively on the studio. Before exploring that with you and talking a little bit more about the architecture here, let's go to the Azure. First step that you need to do here is to go to the Azure and look for automation project. Is a little bit easier to search here. So automation project, and you will create your new instance for that. Okay, so you select your subscription. That's the default at Azure. Just create your automation project and you will have one instance like that. Then you can go and open the out.azure.com. Okay, so this is the link, out.azure.com. The Logic Apps Automation name, I didn't like it because we have Logic Apps, we have automations. So the name is not good for me. Maybe we can call it Auto Azure for now. Auto Azure, it's a good name to use instead of Logic Apps Automation. Okay, so this Auto Azure thing here, you will open it, and I said to you, open at Azure first, so it will work better. Because if you try to open directly out of Azure, maybe it doesn't work. So create at Azure, open the link out.azure.com, and you will be fine. And here you can see both of these projects that I have at Azure. Okay, I have both of them here. I can create a new one directly from here, selecting my subscription and resource group. But the first time you should do it on Azure. Okay. Now that you have this project, you can open and you will have multiple apps. Drawing a parallel between these two and Power Platform, the apps would be like the solution and the project would be the environment. Okay. Basic is the same thing. Okay. Thinking about architecture. So the app would be the solution, and at the solution, I can have multiple flows, connections, variables, and I can use those variables between solutions. It's the same a Power Platform with a little bit different names here. And in this picture right here, it's a little bit easier to understand that, as you can see here. So we can have this app and other app, and each app will have their workflows, connections. So I can have like a finance project where I will build an app with multiple flows, like finance invoices, and I can have multiple flows in that app. I can build other finance app inside the project finance with, I don't know, download the receipts for somewhere, connecting stuff. I like this lifecycle right here. That's the first thing that I always take a look before I'm building something. I need this lifecycle management to be easier to, have something at development, migrate that to production. And you can build your first workflow here. You can just create workflow with open blank. We have some templates, not good templates, being honest, but we don't need templates. Hey, Rona, why we do not need templates? Because as I said, this is a Copilot based development. We can use AI for now. As you can see, we have GPT 5.4 here, and I can change, just ask for approval or not. I can change how the agent that is creating here. That's so cool. But for now, what I want you to understand is I can have an entire workflow describe it in natural language, and the Copilot will build that to us. What I'm going to do here is to change something here. I have this loop, so I can ask for something here. Just as an example, I will ask for a loop before this loop. Create a new loop before 5 items that will do a 10 iteration loop that compose the variable value. So I don't need to build that, but I could, because if I know how to use the studio, and the studio is so similar to Power Automate Cloud and Logic Apps. For example, if I click and send an email, it will open here, and I will have the parameter as the same as Power Automate Cloud, or as the same as Logic Apps, even the properties. So if you know how to use JSON in Automate Cloud, in workflows of Logic Apps, you are fine. You are good to go, because it's the same, right? Even the expressions is the same. We all know the Automate Cloud is built in the Logic App infrastructure, right? So they are the same expression and stuff. So here you can use the same expressions that you already acknowledge, you know? So it's easier to develop something when you already know the basic stuff. As you can see, while I was talking and showing you around, he just built the loop. And again, it's not to build an action. We can describe a full workflow here, an entire process that I need, and he will build everything to me, and I keep and I can go and check one by one, test one by one, separated, and that's so cool. So the idea here is to have a more complex architecture, a more the benefit, right, is having the trust, the speed of development, and all this lifecycle management. So this is the thing with this tool. But of course, if I'm doing something easily, small process, I would do that on Automate Cloud. I would do that on Automate Cloud, because I don't need to ask for Azure infrastructure, subscription and stuff. If I have like Automate Cloud account, standard things, and I need to do some things inside of the tenant, I can use Automate Cloud, okay? But in other hand, if I need something more powered, I need more power, more infrastructure, more runs, more MCPs, more connections, maybe we can use this new tool. Disclaimer here before I finish this class, okay? Disclaimer here, this is a preview feature, okay? When we are creating your automation project, as you can see here, you can read that, okay? So take care. I always say that in my videos. Be careful, man. Microsoft can end this project. I don't think that they will. This project seems so good. With I can see the future in this project right here in this tool. But again, just take care. If you guys want more classes about this tool, let me know in the comment. This video was more an overview. You know, something that you can watch, understand that this exists. This is a thing that is being built right now. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And if you watched this video completed, comment down below your feedback. Do you want more classes about that? And type the word pineapple so I will know that you watched the video completed. Okay, thank you so much. I see you in another video, in another class, and please consider to subscribe.